Yeah.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison? Now, we'll just have to get past it.
Sapadal's prison.
Yes.
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sapadal's cage.
Bad envoy, we've got company!
Yahtzee, look out! That was a close one.
Wow. Caught me while I had no stamina. That's fucking nuts.
Slow it down!
Yeah, their range attack is no joke. That was just like fucking terrible timing though.
Careful with that thing. It has a mind of its own.
Seems like we've drawn a crowd. Look out!
Protect the envoy. Gather
And that's how you do that.
Looks like the gate's open. Well, what are we waiting for?
Nothing.
Let's finish this.
What? Game's called Avowed. That was crazy. What was he? He didn't even. I'm flabbergasted that I just got fucking one shot. Was I not? Did I not have a fucking overshield? Oh no, I didn't have that much health. Okay, that's on me.
Come on, come on! So, this is how you imprison
I got
the
fucking sniped. That was crazy. Well, it wasn't that. I thought I had more health. Oh, damn. All right, that wasn't that bad. That first one was just on me. I thought I had like full health, and I did not. Sorry if it took a little while to get to you, Jay. The game is called Avowed. Pretty good. Fun so far. I mean, so far. I'm almost done with it. Okay, second prison wall down.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real.
What?
Then steps. A voice. Through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
Yes, here to stop the Dream Scourge. That's not much time. There's not much time.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your Dream Scourge will end when our suffering does.
And I'm trying to do that.
We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. The prey flees, hides. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there.
Then what are we doing messing around?
Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills. We want nothing more than that.
And I'm trying to help you, so fucking
We mourn
stop talking to
our
me
past.
and let me
We
go.
only
You know?
seek peace now, a chance to regrow.
I'm trying to help you.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you
She
offered
got a lot of multicolored eyes going down her face. This ain't fucking Sapodol. This is goddamn Wotica, isn't it?
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
I'm trying, but you keep fucking asking me questions.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you?
Oh my god.
We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
She keeps talking about how she wants freedom, but keeps fucking prompting me to not fucking go free her. Like, fuck.
Yes, we long for this too. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
Trying to give you peace, bitch, but you keep fucking talking to me.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright.
Also, I get the feeling that this
We
isn't
had
Sappadol at all.
forgotten
This
what
is
it
fucking
is to
Wotica
live.
or something.
We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Sappadol's Fury. Unleash the power of Sappadol to lift all nearby enemies into the air and slam them down, dealing high damage. Whoa, whoa, what's my penis doing? Hey, yo! What are you doing there, dude? Poke the portal.
Depths. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sappadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far. What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Yeah.
Are you seeing this? I don't think parodies look like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
True.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
It's fine. I'm used to ending fights I didn't start.
Always better than the reverse.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed Sapadal from her prison. Dream Scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Maybe they'll help us in return.
God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
How did you make it out here? They marched in with no one. I couldn't think. Envoy, what's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere? They broke some glass. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I am sorry I can't be... You always were a forgiving friend.
We should move. Let's hope...
Envoy, wait! I took some supplies when I ran. If you think that...
Snow? Why is there snow here?
It's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard she made
A familiar face.
What happens in dawn shore shall ripple across the living lands.
Giata, where have you been?
Where haven't I been? I journeyed to the heart of the living lands, where time held its breath, and dreams had more substance than
The
reality.
envoy. Is that
May
you?
I see it?
Huh. Kind of cool. Get to see all the people that you helped along the way.
Envoy? Is it really you?
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
Yeah.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
Yeah.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process.
Murder.
Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Abadal is the god of the godless. The god of the living lands.
Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
Giata and I have some theories about the nature of the Adra in the living lands.
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being in the beyond.
Much
yeah.
like the formation of gemstones. All it takes is time and the right application of pressure.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutadek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Oh, we about to fight.
For now. Who's to say they don't get their feathers in a ruff again and wipe us all out with a tsunami?
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Well, you're not really gonna have a choice, are you?
Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now.
But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise.
Well, let's go fucking get him out.
Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Forza.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
I really thought I'd killed her for good.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Well, seems like we gotta
When
go.
we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
What did you know about this attack, Ambassador?
You can't be serious. You'd stand
Wait,
with the
no,
steel
fuck!
garrote.
No. After everything we've done to
I
stop
clicked the
them,
wrong one,
you bend the
no!
knee?
Don't do this. I followed you to the ends of this world. We all did. But I won't follow you here.
No.
No!
If you do this, you better say goodbye, Envoy. I won't help you sell out my home to that Korba.
I thought you were
I didn't mean to! No!
The Wardens would sooner die than kneel before the steel garrote.
The Living Lands will not suffer a zealot's rule, and Thirdborn has cannons enough to prove it.
How many lives are you willing to forfeit for this
I kind of want to see if I can save it.
path to power?
No one will stand with you if you do this thing. What in Remagon's eight blasted hells are you thinking?
I'm having second thoughts.
Excellent.
Let's reconsider.
Now, let me pose you, all of you, a question. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack.
It's good. I think we're
He
good.
will send
I think I
advisors
fucking
and
saved it. It's fine.
reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here. Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own.
Is that not literally what I just said?
No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from a relationship with Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the table. But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us? When my people return to Fior, we could create such miracles of animancy, the Living Lands would become the breadbasket of the world.
Do you mean Fior Massiverno?
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Of course. Well, don't leave me in suspense. Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
Let's go.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
Let's go.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
You're Massey
We
Barno?
deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Let's go.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
Let's go.
Good. They made the right decision for once.
Yes.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
Let's go.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter
Kill
of
card. I'm gonna
Ludwig
put
and
my
the steel
fucking
grove.
sword through you.
She will never surrender, Envoy.
I don't
You
care.
must
I'll
kill
fight her till my death.
or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
And I will meet Ludwig on the battlefield. No man stands. Let no man stand who tries to stop. Let's do
The
this.
living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final death.
And I shall
She better say
provide
her
that with her.
goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all
Thank
for
you
trusting
for
me.
deserving it. Now, go and teach the Stilgarot a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza. May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
Yeah. Oh, some Steel Garrote, huh? Boom!
Oh, big mistake!
Get him, Kiara!
Well, yeah, we gotta free the god. Hey, let's go, my boy!
Are you ready?
Let's finish this.
Someone beat her.
Got him.
Envoy, watch your left!
That was a
Another
close
win.
one.
But who's counting?
Are we gonna level up again? Yeah, now it's actual murder hobo time.
We've got company!
Don't worry about the eastern gate. I'll protect your back.
As you should. Is that a child? Oh no, it's one of them Yahtsleys. Oh, good lord, my frames. Alright, well, that works.
I thought you left town weeks ago. About time. You're the only one Ludwig will listen to. I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll
Oh, the
unlock
canal
gates to the
key.
canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it. You shouldn't find much opposition down there. I wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garot a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
She just handing out anal keys?
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the Garot set this bar?
Show you, ha!
Not bad, envoy.
Boom! Boom!
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Envoy over here.
What you got?
What exactly do you think you're doing? You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. Fighting the Steel Garot. What have you got to say for... Well, at least you're alive. Try and keep it that way. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Wait a sec.
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule. Do you need anything? Money? Supplies?
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Thank you, but I've decided to tough it out as an animancer. On my own terms. Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here whenever you want it. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Come on.
No promises, eh?
Practice with Uncle Capo 100 times. Tight, but not too tight.
Chico!
The blood flow.
None of this loot matters. I'm just trying to hit level 30 before we fucking...
Boudica demands your submission.
So I can do more. Oh.
And fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit.
I hear you, bitch.
Let's make sure she stays dead this time. All right, dearie.
It's you, me, a bear.
There you are.
She's not lost yet. We would still welcome her graft onto our tree.
So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
You've died twice by my count. Maybe third time's the charm.
You'll get your chance. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
Alright, here we go.
Gladly. Why prolong the inevitable? Farewell, Envoy.
There's no coming back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
Once I'm done killing you, your God
Let's finish.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
One last time!
Whoa! Queen among queens! Send me your aid!
on now. Is my bear named Corbus? Come on, are we gonna have to fight her again? Fuck it, run it back. Heal her up.
Don't abandon me now!
Rodica's done
Yeet. Got her with the finisher, baby. Let's go. Ludwin down.
Wherever Ludwin is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we
Get
would be
outta
happy
here.
to kill her again, if needed.
She's done. But we're not.
Oh, you can tell by the music that it's over, right?
Together. Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest.
That's
The
another
god
game
of the
down,
living
chat.
lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear.
That's 3 this year
For the
already.
first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets
wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the united settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. As the din of battle fades and the dust settles in Paradise, Kai finds himself alone again. He longs to enjoy the camaraderie that follows a skirmish, but something is missing. The songs ring hollow in his chest, and the drink lands dry in his throat. He packs what little he has and makes for the coast. He doesn't know where he will go, only that his time in the living lands is through. There was a lifeline here, but he never quite grasped it. He will drift. With his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route between Paradise and Thirdborn, guiding travelers between the two in return for money and supplies. And while he has a reputation for being aloof, he joins the campfires from time to time, sharing stories of his time with the envoy that most travelers believe are completely made up. Giada continues
Which would be
to
correct
improve
because he
as an
spent all of his time in the camp.
She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Messiverno lives on in her. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yachtley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yachtley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Freed from torment for the first time in
I
centuries,
don't think I finished Kai's
Sapodal
quest.
turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Soppadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion
cool.
are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together. And in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.